Chapter 2 looks at the really important area of ethics. It looks at ethics from two different points of view. One is the ethics of the industry. Despite what everybody says, public relations practitioners are very ethical people. We behave to a code of ethics, and we're very, very sure that everything we tell the public or everything we tell the media, we always tell them in the public interest. We don't cover things that are of interest to the public. We don't necessarily answer every question that we're asked, but we will never mislead the public. We'll never lie to them. We'll never give them a steer which deliberately sets them off on a track which isn't truthful. So the code of ethics becomes something which is embedded into your DNA if you're practicing public relations. You are an ethical person, and you instinctively know and instinctively question more if you feel that somebody is actually not giving you the full amount of information and therefore leading you to behave in an unethical way. So we look at ethics from the point of view of the practitioner. Your good name is all that you carry with you in the industry. If you lose it, it takes what? A lifetime to build up a good reputation and a split second to lose it. So ethics really protects you and protects your good name, and it ensures that no matter who you work for or no matter how long you're in the industry, people will always say of you, he, she is an ethical practitioner. The other way we look at ethics is how ethics impacts on brands and investors and consumers. People have changed. They're very fussy about the ethics of the companies that they buy from. So they look at companies and say, well, are they using young people in some developing country and using them to actually create the products which I buy at a low cost or at a very high cost? And really, do I want to spend my money and support a company that does that? If I have disposable income, is that really how I want to dispose of it? And people are becoming much, much fussier. Investors are becoming much fussier. So what do I put my money into? Look at all of the investment funds that now tell you, they give you an ethical option. So you can choose not to invest in things like tobacco production if you don't want to, because you really don't want all of your money to help create cigarettes that may or may not cause cancer in people who actually smoke them. It's your call. But investors have decided that really, I suppose the other side of it is that when people question investors, when they say, where have you got your money? How did you make your money? They really don't want to be able to say, well, I made most of my money in a legitimate way, but some of the things I invested in gave me a great return, but I'm not so comfortable with them. Investors actually want to be able to say, I'm a very clever guy or I'm a very clever girl. This is how much money I've made. This is how I made it. These are all the products I invested in. I'm a smart, clever clogs, really, but not that there was anything in that investment portfolio that people could question. So ethics from an investor's point of view, ethics from a consumer's point of view, and ethics from a practitioner's point of view is what we look at in Chapter 2.